Welcome back to our show, everyone. Today, we're talking about something many of you have been asking about bathroom remodeling. Whether you want to do a quick update or a full renovation, there's a lot to consider. Bathrooms are important spaces in our homes, and remodeling them can make a big difference in how they look and function. Today, we have our special guest, Leo from Leo Lantz Construction, to help us understand everything we need to know. And we'll cover how to plan, budget, and make smart choices for your bathroom remodel. How are you, Leo?
I'm doing great, Nora. Good to be with you here today.
Thank you. So let's get started with our first questions. Are 1 week bathroom remodels really worth it? I mean, can you really get a quality renovation done in just 1 week?
Well, Nora, the 1 week bathroom remodel is misleading. This type of remodel typically only includes the shower area and does not address the replacement of other areas of the bathroom, such as bath flooring, vanities, countertops, drywall, paint, carpet, accessories, lighting, ventilation, or other plumbing fixtures. There's a sizable market for these types of remodels, but our clientele are not in the market for these.
That's interesting. And now I kind of want to dive into budgeting. How much should someone realistically expect to invest in a bathroom remodel? I know this can vary widely, but what are the key factors that influence the cost?
Well, there are some things in life where size matters, and this is one of them. The larger the bathroom, the larger the cost. Typically, the level of investment for a complete tear out and upscale replacement of a hall or guest bath averages 7 to 10% of the home value, whereas for a primary bath renovation, the average is 10 to 15%.
Fascinating. So now I just want to flip the coin. What's typically the most expensive part of a bathroom remodel? Where do the most dollars end up going?
Those are basically 7 parts of the bathroom remodeling scope of work that average the highest level of investment for your project. They are custom tile work, cabinetry, stone countertops, fixtures for plumbing, lighting, and accessories, plumbing labor, carpentry, and a frameless glass door.
So now many people are interested in converting their bathtub to a shower. How much does that typically cost? Is it a good investment in terms of home value? What do you think, Leo?
In our market, the level of investment to convert a tub to a custom tile shower with features such as lighting, ventilation, plumbing fixtures, and a frameless glass door, that investment averages between $15,000 and $25,000. And for our remodels, that takes more than the 1 week, because anytime you do custom, it takes creativity and craftsmanship, especially with all the elaborate tile work and beautiful spaces that we create.
And speaking of timing, is there a best time of the year to tackle a bathroom remodel? Does seasonality impact cost or availability of materials and contractors?
Given that you're dealing with the indoor space, we don't have to deal with the elements as far as seasonality, whether it's too hot, too cold, too rainy, too dry, any of those elements. So the materials are not backlogged or in short supply, like when there's during the summertime when home construction is underway. So we don't have shortages of 2x4 or plywood, things that would typically be in a little bit more short supply, because typical bathroom, we have smaller quantities. So there really isn't a delay or seasonality regarding the bathroom remodel. However, for the homeowner, the best time to address your bathroom remodel is during rainy season. That being said, if your bathroom is raining through the ceiling below or into the crawl space, then it's time for you to get a remodel. Seriously, the telltale signs of your bathroom needing attention are excessive mold, cracking tiles, or effervescing drywall.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when someone is ready to start, what's the right order to tackle a bathroom remodel? Is there like a step-by-step process that you recommend?
Well, we have a structure in our company because we typically do at least 20 to 30 bathrooms a year. So there's an established sequence of processes for the project. The sequence in which we tackle a bathroom remodel are design, budgeting, creating contract documents for the project, material and or permit acquisitions, and those can have some significant delays just depending upon which locality that we are working in and the backlog that they have. Demolition, rough carpentry, plumbing rough in, electrical rough in, HVAC rough in, tile backer installation, wall hanging and finishing, tile installation, cabinet installation, interior trim installation, a countertop template, fabrication and installation, shower door template, painting, plumbing and electrical trim outs, accessory installation, shower door installation, final punch list, and professional cleaning. So for most people, they don't realize what goes into that bathroom. It may be a smaller space, but just about every trade to build a house is in that space. You've got to supply, make sure there's adequate HVAC. With our projects now, we're even installing heated floors. So the electrical takes a little bit longer. And given that it's a smaller space, I can only get but so many guys in there at one time. Whereas if you're building a whole house, they can kind of spread out. So it's really important, the sequence of events, to keep everyone from bumping into each other and in each other's way.
Got it. Got it. Great information. Thank you so much for your perspective. And how long should a bathroom remodeling take from start to finish? I'm sure it varies, but what's a reasonable timeline someone can expect?
For a fully custom bathroom remodel, you should expect a 10 to 12 week duration. That does not mean a crew is in your home every day. The countertop and shower door templates, fabrication and installation average 3 weeks each. And those have to be separate from each other. The shower door template usually follows the countertop installation because our projects usually call for a stone curb, seat, or knee wall. If there's any type of holiday or seasonal related, you could extend that time frame by a week or two, just working around the holidays and everyone's off and people have personal lives. So, or if you have any weather related delays, whether it's snow or people get sick. So, but typically that's our normal duration for a project of this scope is about 10 to 12 weeks.
And speaking of value a little bit, what adds the most value to a bathroom? Are there any specific upgrades or features that really make a difference, in your opinion?
Well, in our market, we are removing tubs and converting the bathing space to functional showers with seats, low or no curbs, recessed niches for storage, LED lighting and mirrors, proper ventilation and hand showers. A beautiful and functional shower better serves the needs of modern living, thus increasing the home value significantly. Some of our exquisite projects, the elements that really make the bathroom pop are decorative mirrors and the lighting. Lighting is a very key component to all of our projects.
Now, for those considering a walk-in shower, there's often a concern about home value. Do walk-in showers lower the value of a home, or can they actually add a value?
In our market, we are removing tubs and converting the bathing space to functional showers with seats, low or no curbs, recessed niches for storage, LED lighting and mirrors, proper ventilation, and hand showers. A beautiful and functional shower better serves the needs of modern living, thus increasing the home value significantly. So not only the home value increases, but your pleasure of using the space every day dramatically increases. Most of the design that we do is for universal living. So people of all ages and abilities enjoy the new showering spaces. So as we age, trying to get up and out of or step into that tub is a challenge for a lot of people. So it has become a hazard. So if we can install a beautiful functional walk-in shower with a seat and proper safety rails, that is a much valued improvement for the home.
Mhm. And speaking of value, what adds the most value to a bathroom? Are there any specific upgrades or features that really make a difference?
Well, elegant design and functionality add the most value to a bathroom. You can remodel a bathroom, but if it doesn't have a cohesive flow and design, it is not going to have the return on your investment that you would want. Modern amenities and features that we install are hand showers with diverter valves where they have a dual function. You can actually have two shower heads going at once. Not only is the hand shower allow you to sit down and bathe, but it's a practical item in order to clean the shower. Shower doors have shower guard glass treatment applied to the glass before it's tempered. What that does, it seals the pores in the glass so that you don't get the soap scum and build up on the glass on traditional doors that's been so hard to clean. After a certain age, you just can't clean them anymore. Glass is naturally porous. So what this does, it just fills in all the micro fissures in the glass. So any water or soap just bubbles up and you can easily remove it with a squeegee. Having safety rails, recessed niches in the wall. A lot of old molded showers would have those corners or the shelves that would protrude out beyond the wall, and you would always bump your elbow into them, or there were just water catchers that would collect mold. So having modern updates with things like LED lighting in the shower space. Traditionally, you'd have like a shower curtain over covering the bathtub. Well, that curtain would obstruct the light into the showering space. Now with getting the lighting over the space, it illuminates the area, whether you have a shower curtain or a shower door, it doesn't matter. So those are some basic upgrades that we call them basic because we feature it in all our projects currently.
So when it comes to design, what are some popular colors for a bathroom remodel? Are there any timeless options that you recommend?
Well, by far the highest percentage of our bathroom remodels have various combinations of whites and grays. And those would be your traditional designs, kind of the marbles that have some gray veining or even touches of almost black. We see a lot of that. So the colors that coordinate with that are various shades of gray. We also can, some of the blues complement that color scheme. We're also seeing from some of our designers pastel colors and kind of in the tile work especially, we'll do vertical, say 2x8 tiles. So a little more contemporary touch on the design in the showers. And we'll see some bold greens and blacks are very popular. Now, the blacks are more in the fixtures, faucets, things like that. But we're also seeing it in the tile itself. And there's even some, I almost call it Gothic color schemes where the showers are very deep earth tones and almost black on the whole tile. But the only way to pull those elements together are to have sufficient lighting to make the colors pop without making the space appear too dark.
golden information. Thank you very much. And we'll just want to know what comes first in a bathroom remodeling project. Is there a specific element or area that should be tackled before everything else?
Well, in any project, you need a plan to remain on track and focused. Tied closely to that is the budgeting process to be able to fine tune the plan. So those almost work hand in hand because you have to have a visual plan for everyone to be on the same wavelength with. If you were to go out and get estimates from multiple contractors and just have a verbal conversation and try to convey what you want, you will get three totally different concepts of what your project looks like, the scope of work. So it's very important to use some type of 3D CAD color design software or package that can give you a visual representation of what the space will look like. That way, everyone is on the same page and trying to achieve a common goal for your beautiful new bathroom.
And what type of materials are used in the bathroom?
Well, the best products that we use are products that are low maintenance and visually appealing, and they are just an excellent choice for your bathroom remodel. We use materials like Schluter for our tile substrate systems, elegant porcelain tile, and quartz countertop. The advantages of the porcelain tile is that they are digitally imprinted to where they have consistency and beauty of a natural product. Whereas the natural product, you cannot produce that same pattern consistently. So that material is actually very user-friendly in that it's easy to clean, very difficult to damage. Whereas if you had a natural marble that's subject to staining and it's very soft, and if it gets scratched or nicked, it will change color. The porcelain, you do not have to seal it. It has a very practical and aesthetic features that we use all the time. The quartz has similar features. In a bathroom, especially with all the different chemicals and fingernail polish remover, things like that, you are not going to stain that stone like you would a natural granite or travertine or quartzite. And you don't have to seal it. The material, once it's set, is just impervious, and it's so much harder. So it's come a long way. Years ago, when quartz first came out, it was actually ugly and nobody wanted it because they hadn't figured out how to make it pretty. Well, now it's beautiful and has all the original features of hardness that people wanted, but now with the beauty in the product.
So now, Leo, I want to talk about something very popular for the DIY enthusiast out there. What are the pros and cons to each approach?
Well, typically, a professional will complete your project in a much more efficient time frame than you will yourself. They will have the resources and trade contacts to efficiently design and schedule your project. The quality of workmanship will be superior. The DIYer will need to educate themselves on the sequence of the construction elements. They are also taking on all the liability if something goes wrong. The DIYer should be able to save money by doing it themselves, but they take on greater risk. They must consider whether their time is more or less valuable to do the project themselves. They may find it enjoyable. There's a very high level of pride in having completed a beautiful project yourself.
True, true. And when planning a remodel, what are some key things to keep in mind to avoid common pitfalls?
Well, you really need to have a realistic schedule factoring in the human element. People have lives, they get sick, their kids get sick, they have accidents, they take vacations. So all that has to be factored into your schedule. Add time for things like unforeseen delays, such as materials shortages or back orders. And one huge pitfall you need to avoid is do not modify the plan or design midstream, because that could lead to you needing to reorder custom cabinets, waiting for new tile to come in, rescheduling contractors, and it just creates it's just an avalanche of delays at that point if you do decide to get sidetracked.
And before we wrap up, what's one piece of advice you would give to someone just starting their bathroom remodel? What's crucial to know before diving in?
Well, given I'm a contractor, I would say the first piece of advice would be to call Leo Lantz Construction. But beyond that, like any other investment, do your homework. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a tangible vision of your project in place. If you need help starting the design, then there are resources like Houzz and Pinterest to get your creative juices flowing.
Great, fantastic tips. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your expertise. I'm sure our listeners have found this incredibly helpful. And until next time, happy remodeling.
Thank you, Nora.
Thank you, Leo.